Belts, not a subject you hear about much, perhaps because they're considered dull, boring, a commodity. Well, ELLIOT RHODES started out in 2004 to change all of that. How? By making belts fun, desirable, sexy, individual, and really luxurious. In a nutshell, ELLIOT RHODES has reinvented not just belts, but the whole belt buying experience. Good morning, how's it going today?
Well, I just saw the window and I have to come in.
But before you start browsing around, I'm just going to explain how everything works in here. So basically, ELLIOT RHODES is all about mixing and matching. What you see on display are just examples of things you can have. All of our belts are interchangeable, which means you can take the buckles on and off with a very simple system. That way you can create your own individual belts, whatever you want.
Does that mean I can have more than one buckle for my belt?
You can have multiple straps, multiple buckles, and create multiple different belt combinations.
So is there a section for men and one for women?
There's no real gender. In fact, we just organize everything by width. We have the wider belts that you've seen over there. We come a little bit narrower here, which is a little bit more men's formal. And then we go slightly over here, which is sort of slightly thinner, 3 centimeters, 2.5, which is a little bit more women's.
So where do I even start?
So that's what I'm here for. I'm going to help you choose. We have everything on display. We have twice as much that's not on display. So really the whole point is for me to be here to act as your human filter. First of all, I just need to know what type of occasion maybe you want to wear this belt for. Did you have something specific in mind? Smarter, more casual, jeans, and also what kind of color palette you wear, predominantly.
I wear mainly jeans, but I would like to be able to occasionally wear it with smart trousers as well. I wear a lot of blacks and grays, but I do like a little pop of color or a little statement.
So when you talk about color, we've got obviously sort of rich, dark colors like the greens and the burgundies, which will really add a lift to an outfit. We can also go brighter with things like reds or even bright blues.
I really like red, but how versatile do you think it's gonna be?
So the red can definitely work. I think also maybe we should consider some burgundy, which works and perhaps tonally will work through all the seasons. But let me go and have a look and I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so I'm coming back now with a selection of different belts for you. I've gone with greens and with reds. We have a few different textures and we have a few smoother ones as well. So we've got some lovely sort of dark green mock lizard here. Then we've got a classic dark forest green suede. This is a beautiful mock python effect. And then a mock crocodile, a little bit more emeraldy green. We've got a pony hair, another sort of mock python, a deep burgundy, and then this is the red version of it as well.
I like the softness of this one, but I also like this texture a lot. So maybe one of the two.
Okay, well let's take those out and we can have a play. So I've got you a few different buckles here, a variety of different sort of finishes, and these are the kind of more basic shapes, but I bought you some gold, which is really warm on the reds, some silver, which would be nice and crisp. The gunmetal's a bit more alternative, but could be cool. Then you've got some sort of sculptural shapes here, which I think add a little bit of life to the belt, and they're sort of classic, but not too much. And then finally, you've got some slightly funkier things with some crystals and even a stingray there.
This one, jumping out straight away. I love a little bit of a sparkle. Okay. And then this gold one for a contrast.
Okay, so we're going to take those out. Let's have a look at those there, and we'll put them on the belts and see what they look like. So this one would be a really cool style. The buckle is very, very eye-catching. And on this tone, I think will look really, really cool. So there you go. Slightly more flamboyant, slightly more low-key. I think this leather is great. I think it's versatile for smarter and more casual occasions. I think the vegetable tan is just slightly more casual. So I think if you're erring for something that's more versatile, that probably would be my choice.
Definitely.
That one?
Yes.
Why don't we try it on and see how it fits, and then we can custom size it. What do you think of this belt?
That's lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you love it, then all I need to do is custom size it for you. Does that feel comfortable like that?
Perfect.
Yeah? Let me just mark that up. Okay, if you give me a couple minutes, I'll get that sorted. So here we got your belts already. I've popped in a little size card as well. It's got your sizing details on. We'll keep your details on the system for future reference. And if you ever want to order online, your details are in there as well. Okay, so I hope you love your new belt, most importantly. So there you go. That's what ELLIOT RHODES is all about. We're about making belts special, fun, individual, making the experience really unique. bringing customers in here, making them understand that belts are the ultimate way to make an expression of their own individual style and taste, and above all, about having fun doing it.